If you kind folks are ready, we are ready as well. Let's fight! 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 Welcome in the ring to each and every one of you. We're so happy that you guys are with us. So pleased that you could make it this evening. Welcome in the ring, whether you're joining us on Twitter, you're joining us on Facebook, Metas Blue app, whether you're joining us on YouTube, you're a tuber, you're joining us on LinkedIn, wherever you're joining us from around the world, folks. Welcome in the ring, and let's fight. Good to have each and every one of you here with us. We'd rather be with no other set of folks, no other set of wonderful, bright, brilliant, peace-loving, uncontroversial folks like you guys. So glad to see you. Share the live stream, smash the emoji button. Happy Holy Thursday evening, guys. Happy Holy Thursday. Good to see you, Sukhchan Sudhari and Paulette, Arthur McCalman, Janice Mitchell, good to see you. Good to see Laverne. Lincott is here, and Diane, Ayana, Bibi Sandiford is here as well. Joylyn Cook, Yul Ali Cock is here too. Siboni Semple, Dion, Ayana, Bibi Sandiford is here with us, guys, and Joylyn Cook, as I said, Lillian Finance is here. All the usual suspects. Sukhchan Sudhari says he's fired up and he's ready to go. Roxanne Aaron says the same thing, guys. We got a lot to share with you this evening, so we got to get on the way. Smash the emoji button, guys. Share the live stream. Smash that emoji. Share the live stream, guys. Smash that emoji button for us. Pace and power, boots on the ground. We're not backing down. Share the live stream, guys. We're fired up at our end. Caleb Wilson, Deborah Seeley. How you doing, Debs? Good to see you. Vashti Magnot is back with us as well. I see Jack Powers. Alan is here too. How is Barbados, Jack? Good to see you. Patricia Kissoon, Hazelyn King, John Raymond, Bob Annie, and all the other folks are here with us. So glad to see you guys. We're so grateful that each and every one of you are here. Carter Lewis, good to see you. Kesh Sharma, good to see you. And Michael Wilson, and Donna Pilu Franco, good to see you as well. Volme Wilson, how are you fantastic folks doing? We are so excited you guys are here. Couldn't have asked for a better team, guys, than you folks. The Ringsiders. Share the live stream, guys. Smash the emoji button. We're fired up at this end and ready to go. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. Good to see each and every one of you guys, and we're so glad you're here. John Raymond and this is Roxanne Odessa, good to see you. Siboni Semple, Wilson, good to see you. Mortimer Timothy Reynolds, all of our favorite guys, pace and power. As I said, lots of information to share to you guys. Let's get to it. Soon as you're ready, good to see you folks. Where y'all be? Where y'all at this Thursday evening, guys? And it's Holy Thursday at that. What especially, I hope some of y'all behave yourselves today. We hope some of you guys behaved yourself today. What about you, Joylyn Cook? What about you, Patricia Kissoon and Lynette Joseph? What about you? What about Sheena? Good to see you. Stacey and Stoll, Derica Ferguson. What about you folks? Y'all behave yourself on this Holy Thursday? I know some of y'all just get on bad. Yep, Desiree Hilliger. Good to see you. Good to see you, Suzanne London and Nora Jones. Gloria Fraser. Good to see you as well. Pace and power. Beverly Romaine. Good to see you. Manzoor Hussein. Good to see you. We're going to talk about another Manzoor tonight. Diane Gravesandi. Good to see you. Sukhchan Sudhari. Good to see you. Don Barnes. Good to see you. Folks, we are fired up at this end and we are ready to go. Ready to head into the fight card. Guys, where you all be, where you all at? Lots to share with you. No time to waste this evening. Share the broadcast. Share the program. Share the live. Smash the emoji button. Smash it. Let's know how you guys are feeling out there. And Singh, good to see you. Paul Bourne, good to see you. Janet Edwards. I see Jermaine Osborne is here. Lola John is here too. Yvonne Daly is here as well. Donna Levan is here as well. Patronella, good to see you, Patronella. Good to see you, Carla. The names are rushing by so fast. Pamela, Maureen Chichester, Joan Newton. Good to see you, folks. Good to see you, Emily Duran, Pace and Power. Good to see you, Shondell Moses and Yvonne Daly. Good to see you, folks. Ingrid Crawford, Kevin Chisholm, Sheila Boy Child. Good to see you, Yvonne Lammy, Wesley Fordyce, Romeo Sinclair. Good to see you, folks. Good to see you, Bob Annie, Ron Spencer Tom. Good to see you, Mortimer, Richland. Good to see you as well, Shondell Fraser. Good to see you, Stacy, Idris. Good to see you, Donna and Iban. Good to see each and every one of you folks. Where you all be, where you all there, where you all at. We're fired up. We are ready to go. Where you folks there? Fired up in this end, guys. Where are you? We're waiting patiently. Fired up. Lots of information to share with you guys. Smash the emoji button. We there. Says Onika Fraser. We there, listen too. We there. Good to see you, folks. Melissa McLennan, good to see you. Bob Annie, Nandi, Melissa Lewis, Eva Garnett, good to see you. Carl Hudson, good to see you. Folks, drop your name. Let's give you guys a shout out. Nessa Fraser, good to see you. Good to see you. Dan Fordyce, Cassandra Keeler, we see you as well. And Karen Smith and Kim Walker. Your Tindy Grant, here you go. Bundell, good to see you, Bundell. Good to see you, Jasmine. Good to see you, Mortimer. Monique Blair. Good to see Monique and Bob Annie. Frank Taylor. Is it Williams? Good to see you as well. John, good to see you. Idris, Claire, Yvonne, Roxanne, Karen. Good to see you, folks. Norma Jones. I don't know why you didn't come. Good to see Is that Nora Jones? Norma Jones. Just teasing there. Jennifer Babin. Bernadette Duncan family. Good to see you. Good to see each and every one of you guys. We're so happy you are here. Melissa McLennan, so happy that you folks are here. Couldn't ask for a better team. You see, we just linger in. Waiting for some of y'all. Pace and Power. Boots on the ground. Winner back in Jacqueline Ward and Tamika. Good to see you, Tamika. Good to see you, folks. Good to have each and every one of you guys here with us. And really couldn't ask for a better group of people to be here with, guys. What's up with you folks? Good to see you. Pace and Power. Boots on the ground. We're not backing down. Share the live stream. Smash that emoji button, folks. Smash that emoji button. Good to have each and every one of you here with us, guys. Good to have you here. Y'all come out. Y'all came out. Y'all came out. Good to see you folks. We all there. Roxanne, Nicola, Lola, John. Good to see you, Lola, John, Idris Williams, Sandra Davis. Good to see you folks. Pace and Power, boots on the ground. We ain't backing down. That's what we say. We ain't backing down. Boots on the ground. People, good to have each and every one of you here with us tonight, folks. Good to have you guys here with us. Would rather it no other way at all. Would rather no other way. Guys, good to have you guys. We're fired up, ready to go. Just waiting on you people. We all there. We there at this end, guys. We all be Ronald Worrell. Good to see you. And Clifton Smith, good to see you. Erica Hooper, good to see you. I see Miss Gobadan there as well. Good to see all of you guys who are on the live. Share the live stream. Smash the emoji button. Fired up at this end, guys. Ready to go. How about you? We hope that you guys are as well. Maureen Chichester, Kim Dillon. Good to see you as well. Shalon Andrews Bourne. Good to see you. Isabella Butters. Good to see you, Isabel and Robert King, Wilton Blue, Marcia David, Sandra Facey. Good to see each and every one of you guys. We are so happy you are here. Fired up, guys. Ready to go. We trust that you guys are as well. We don't know about you, but we out here. You see how long we here? Waiting patiently. Trying to find our corner here. Robert King, good to see you. Jamaica Webster. Heaven Faith is here as well. Good to see you, Heaven Faith. Ayana Winchester, folks. Happy Holy Thursday. Hope you guys had a holy day. And you all do no mischief. I know some of y'all, Hope you guys didn't get up to no mischief. Hoping you guys did not get up to any mischief. Folks, welcome in the ring to each and every one. We trust that you guys have had a fantastic day. Those of you who are joining us on Twitter, those of you who are joining us on Facebook, yes, you're fast. Those of you joining us on YouTube, the tubers, LinkedIn, those of you who are joining us at that end. Share the live stream, guys. Smash the emoji button and partner with us. You all know how we do it. You all know how we roll. That's how it's going down, folks. That's how it's going down. So glad that so many of you are here with us. Guys, we're fired up and we're ready to go. Ready to get to the fight card as soon as you are. Yvonne Daly. I see Angel Adele Wade. Good to see you, Angel. How are you doing? Trust that you are well. I see Adele Semple as well. Good to see. Is everybody come out tonight? Guys, good to see you, each and every one of you. Dennis Booker, Keith Adams. I see Claudette Clark. I see Gail Allycock, Morna Monroe. Good to see you, folks. We there. We out here and we ready, folks. Good to see you, folks. Fired up and ready to go. And let's get to it. From around the world, folks. That's where we pick up our broadcast from this evening. From around the world. And we're so glad that you guys are here with us. Chandel Moses and Kim Walker, Morna Monroe, Angel Jelly Wade, one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet in Region 5. Angel Adele Wade. What's your number? What's it again? Pace and power, guys. Boots on the ground. Way back along. Angel, say hello to everybody for us. Pace and power, guys. Let's fight. Ring the bell for Angel. Ring the bell for Angel Adele Wade. Let's fight, guys. Good to have all of you here, as we said. This is where we're picking up our broadcast from this evening, and we'd rather be with no other set of folks than you folks, Sheila Boyd Child and Lizzie Simon, Louisa Wills, and all you other fantastic, brilliant, bright, peace-loving, uncontroversial folks. We're so happy that you guys are here with us, and this is where we pick up our broadcast from. We told you about this last evening, didn't we? The fellow who created all the mischief there, all the mischief in the subway in Brooklyn, New York, folks. And the police think they have their man. They have an arrest. Folks, the police have arrested suspect Frank James, who is 62 years old. He was wanted in connection to the subway shooting there. And they captured him without incident. Kudos to law enforcement there in New York City. They say they're the world's finest. That's what them boys say, like they're proving it too. So they have caught Frank James. I don't know. They don't have a motivation as yet for why Frank James did what he did. There is no motivation as yet, folks, but we're going to keep following this all the grant just for you. And heaven faith, we're going to keep following it just for you as well. And Romy Leander, let's fight, guys. Pace and power, boots on the ground. We're not backing down. We trust that you guys are well. And let's fight. Moving on, folks. Moving on the fight card. Lots to discuss with you guys tonight. You guys strap yourselves in. Lots to discuss from around the region, guys. From around the region. You know, we've been trying to solve a problem with how our students wear their hair in high school. How our students wear their hair. And there's lots of controversy. Well, you know, we's who he is. We's who we be. Some other countries have already gone ahead on this issue. And one such country, folks, is Anguilla. The territory, the independent nation of Anguilla, and their folks, their Minister of Health announced a policy recently in which he said there's a new policy that's going to be in Anguilla in which the Afro-Anguillan students will no longer be penalized by their schools for wearing natural protective hairstyles like dreadlocks, braids, and cornrows. And this again is according to the Ministry of Health, and more in particular, the Minister of Health made this announcement. The Minister of Health is Deanne Kentish Rogers. And what a policy, folks. You know, we're struggling to head in this direction. We are struggling. Pace and power to people of Anguilla. Pace and power, guys. This is how you do it. You just got to get a course, you know. You set a course, you chart a course, you set a destination, and you go after it. And they have done this. Kudos to them. Kudos to them. Listen to what she said recently as they announced this policy. Miss Kentish Rogers, listen to what she had to say, and I think we're about to have that. Listen to what she had to say. Just recently, yesterday, this new policy was launched.
Locks, braids, afros, wave cuts, bantu knots. Here is a frequently discussed, hotly debated, and deeply personal issue for men and women of all ages. That is why in 2020, the Ministry of Education encouraged students to celebrate their natural hair with World Afro Day. As a predominantly Black country, the Ministry of Education understands that the acceptance of our racial and cultural uniqueness means stepping away from ingrained colonial perspectives about the appropriateness of Black hair in schools and professional settings. We want our students to express themselves with respect and to treat others with respect. So the Ministry of Education has undergone an evaluative process to look at the hair policy in the school system. This change in policy will allow students to wear their afros, locks, braids, and other protective hairstyles associated with their racial and cultural identity. One of the most important changes to note is that locks will be generally accepted for both boys and girls. There will no longer be a process of applying to the Department of Education to state that they're being worn for religious reasons. This policy in its entirety will be made available on the Ministry of Social Development and Education Facebook page and the Government of Anguilla Facebook page.
Yep, and that's the Minister of Education, and we're so happy that so many of you are quick on the draw. For instance, Heather Rowe pointed out that that Anguilla is not an independent nation; it is a territory of Great Britain. Thank you so much for that. The Minister of Education there outlining that policy, folks. Moving on to fight card, guys. Moving on to fight card. Pace and power. That is the beauty of this show. Very interactive. Not so Jean Noble and Rose Capel and Donna Daniels, Lynette Joseph. Not so Ingrid King. Not so Keith Evans. Very interactive. And you guys sharp. You guys sharp. Signs of the times, guys. Signs of the times indeed. Look what happened here. We can tell some of y'all slow down, but y'all are listening. Y'all are listening. Adele Semple, I hope you're listening. Karen Black, Leslie Niles, I hope you're listening, because some people are listening, right? Some people in New Amsterdam not listening. They're still using the roadways anyhow. Gail Alika, Juju, Ainsley, Rosetta, Shonda, they're still carrying on. Anyhow, the kind of, well, you know this, if you don't hear, you can feel. If you don't hear, you can feel. The upside of this is that no person involved in this accident was seriously injured. Thanks be to God. Holy Thursday, no person involved in this accident was seriously injured. Take a look. Take a listen how it went down.
No point why there on there. Then you know, this is the arm. Why is the whole road?
Yep. Angel Wade will tell you, Laverne Wade will tell you, Edward Wade will tell you the different in Burmese, guys. The different, guys. Arrival live. Slow down, the man. Slow down. Y'all looking so Thursday and Friday ready for some of y'all. Y'all lucky. How it's going? We often show you guys how some things started, but we don't often get a chance to show you how it's going. And one such issue is this one, guys. Remember this beast who beat up his adult daughter? Yep, he was charged recently, guys, with inflicting grievous bodily harm. The businessman, you remember him, kick his daughter, beat her with a belt, charged with inflicting grievous bodily harm and threatening language. In addition to that, we updated you quite recently that the daughter was able to secure a permanent lifetime restraining order against her father, Hazelin King, Edwina Estrado, Pinky Richmond, Yvonne Daly. Yep, she was able to exact this lifetime permanent restraining order against her father. He, the beast, he's been charged with inflicting grievous bodily harm and threatening language. He is out on bail to make a court appearance very shortly. We are told, guys, let justice be done. Let justice be done. Justice not finished yet. Let justice be done. We're happy that the young woman is safe. Nonetheless, moving on with fight card. This is what Starbuck News had to say about him just today in their editorial. Believe it or not, Starbuck News said what the video shows. Y'all remember that Castley video? What the video shows, Starbuck News says, is a straightforward act of obscene cruelty that has no place in any society. Yet, on some social media pages where it was shared, there are comments which seems to indicate that perhaps the man's actions were justified, or could be, or perhaps he should have had battered the young woman less. One only hopes that these were deliberately planted and not the true thoughts of any observer. On the other hand, there is the fact that we live in a society where a lot of lip service is paid to curbing the abuse of women, protecting women's rights. and protecting women's rights and affording them equal opportunity. And finally, folks, Stabrook News says in that editorial just today, obscene act of cruelty. The editorial reads, moreover, for the most part, the abuse meted out to the woman is usually labeled domestic violence, given that their abusers tend to be their intimate partners. Child abuse, another factor altogether. Yep, typically Guyanese abhor child sexual abuse. They might even get riled up at neglect, especially in cases where it makes children vulnerable or places their health or well-being in danger. Physical abuse, the editorial says, though somehow falls into a gray area because it is culturally acceptable, it should not be. And we agree with Stabrook News here that physical abuse in any form should not be acceptable, guys. That is what Stabrook News said today, and we're just happy this young woman is safe, and the father, he's going to get exactly what is coming to him, guys. Moving on, FYI, folks, how it going? For information, we told you about this story with this young lady who was knocked down quite recently, Makeda Quick, and the gentleman who hit her down with his motorcycle, Glenton Redmond. He was charged just today, guys, and placed on $600,000 bail. He was charged recently and again placed on $600,000 bail, causing the death of 14-year-old Makeda Quick. Our thoughts and prayers, of course, go out to her friends and her family, her schoolmates, her community that we sure loved her. Our thoughts and prayers, guys, go out to young Makeda Quick. Our thoughts and prayers go out to her family. And that being said, folks, that's right. Good to see each and every one of you guys. So good to see Shondell. Moses is here, and Monique is here, and Hazeline, and Shondell, Chisang is here. Colleen Solomon is here as well. Brenda Bowman, Juju, Floret Jacobs, Ward, all you beautiful, fantastic folks. Pace and power. Moving on in the fight card, guys. Moving on in the fight card. What else do we have for you? Yep. We've come to that part in the program. We have come to that part, folks. Look what's happening here. Edgel wants some attention, you know. I want y'all know Edgel wants to come in the ring. Edgel wants to come in the ring, guys. He wants to come in the ring. Yep, he wants attention, you know. He gave us a shout out recently. So many people, when we look around on a daily basis, so many people vying to get into the ring, you know. They're vying. He won't come in the ring. Should we have him in the ring, folks? Yvonne, Chandel, Erica, Richard, Jem Van Veel. He wants to come in the ring. No. We having no catfish in the ring. We ain't having no Fisher Bishop in the ring, folks. Take a listen to what the gentleman said recently in the National Assembly. Take a look. Take a listen.
And we have to ask some questions. And Mr. Speaker, I don't enjoy the luxury of putting together some nice sounding speeches in a paragraph to come here. I enjoy the luxury of representing the truth and representing the people of Guyana. And I will use that luxury here this afternoon. Mr. Speaker, is this motion taking away any right from anyone? The answer is no. So you could jump high, you could jump low. You could run around the place and call the PPP all the names you want in the ring or out the ring.
In the ring or out the ring. You want to come in, you know, that's a wink. If you know what a wink look like, that's a wink. They can't get me out of the head, you know. We're in their head, folks, and they're paying us rent. We're living in their head, and they're paying us rent. You missed that? Take it one more time, guys. Take it one more time. In the ring or out the ring. That's the next show.
And we have to ask some questions. And Mr. Speaker, I don't enjoy the luxury of putting together some nice sounding speeches in a paragraph to come here. I enjoy the luxury of representing the truth and representing the people of Guyana. And I will use that luxury here this afternoon. Mr. Speaker, is this motion taking away any right from anyone? The answer is no. So you could jump high, you could jump low. You could run around the place and call the PPP all the names you want in the ring or out the ring.
You all see these jagabats and trench crappers, the tadpoles and the cricketers? You see them? You won't come in the regular, that's the wing. You want to come in there. We ain't having them. We ain't having no bishop around these part, folks. And that motion that he was referring to, that motion had to be with them changing the composition in the Public Accounts Committee in terms of the quorum that is needed. They're now saying, the motion has been carried by these jagabats and trench crappers in National Assembly that unless you have 2 members of the opposition and 2 members of the government in the PAC meeting, that meeting is not properly constituted. Why? Because they intend to be absent so they can prevent the scrutiny of their spending. Yep, the scrutiny of their spending. But while I have the attention of my Christian brothers and sisters, let's pay a bill, guys. There's an activity coming up, and as we're in that calendar period, folks, of the saints, the calendar period of our Christian brothers and sisters. Yep, it's Holy Thursday. Tomorrow is Good Friday. We have to pay a bill. Take a listen, take a look at what's coming up of particular interest to our Christian brothers and sisters, especially those among you who are worshipers.
Worshippers, if you are a singer, musician, or a writer, this retreat is for you. Take your place and step up to the plate on May 5th through 7th, 2022 at Camp Alpha, featuring knowledge sharing from Emran Henry, Jeremiah Williams, and John Reddick. Remember, your denomination does not matter. Come out, draw, and see what God has in store for you. You must be 18 years or older to apply. Register using the QR code on screen. Sign up today with 5 or more persons from your church and get a discount of $2,000. This is a special offer for a limited time only, so hurry! Sponsored by Kishars, the Rhinefolk Life Improvement Center AOG, Dunamis Studio, Hope is Rising Inc., and Troy Tech Media. Having a difficult time scanning the code? Call 655-7035 for assistance or send us an email about your concern at theworshipretreatgy@gmail.com. Learn, share, develop at RIST 2022.
Some of y'all better go, you know. Some of y'all better go. It's going to be lit. You all better go. You better go. That being said, folks, moving on before I can, as we're in the National Assembly, folks, we did say to you just now that the motion that the bishop referred to, guys, that motion that he referred to had to do with them changing the composition of the quorum of the Public Accounts Committee. And of course, that motion was passed. But Gail last night in the National Assembly, Gail Teixeira, member of Parliament, she made the speaker stand up. She made the speaker stand up. She made the speaker stand up, folks. Chagabats and trench crappers, she made them stand up. And we'll tell you why. Our colleague German Figueroa was making a point, and she interjected herself, and she wouldn't allow the speaker to give his ruling. He had to stand up. That's how they behave, you know. That is the usual behavior. You don't believe me? Take a look. Usual behavior of them in the National Assembly, guys. Usual behavior.
Committee. And the Honorable Bishop, Mr. Speaker, has been absent
Mr.
4
Speaker.
times.
Mr. Speaker, absent with the excuse is different from absent. The member must talk.
Honorable Minister, you'd need to stand on a point of order. And if it's for clarification, I would have to ask the honorable member to give way. Honorable Minister, Honorable Minister, Honorable Minister,
I will.
Honorable Minister, you will have to stand on a point of order, and if it's a point of clarification, then I'll have to ask the current speaker if he wants to give way.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, the point of order is in relation to 40, and that has to do with a correction, not a clarification. It is a fact.
Honorable Minister, Honorable Member, the Minister wants to make a clarification correction. Would you allow her?
Mr. Speaker, if the honorable member would allow me to conclude, I will capture what you are trying to bring to the House, the honorable minister.
Honorable Minister, I will have to ask the honorable member to continue. So we can have that clarified by one of your other speakers.
I accept.
Thank you.
Mr. Speaker,
Honorable Minister, you're standing on another point of order.
Six, no member shall impute improper motive to any member of the Assembly. Mr. Speaker?
Okay, Honorable Minister, Honorable Minister, I don't see that as imputing. You could have the clarification. Honorable Minister, please, could you allow the honorable member to continue, and we can clarify this after?
Mr. Speaker, I want to thank you and I want to applaud you for standing up and taking charge of your house in this business, the business in this house, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Member, Mr. Figueroa.
Pace in power, boots on the ground. She won't listen. That's how they operate, you know. We in charge. We in concerned about the speaker. The man has to stand up. And when the speaker stand up, you got to take your seat and shut up. Let them bad behavior for me. When I go back after my suspension, government and behavior so unruly. And I love to point a hand at the opposition. I'm happy you all have the chance to see how they behave for yourselves. Because when they talk about who's hooligan and all the filth and nonsense, no evidence of that. Look at the behavior. Since I was 14 years old to shares in the National Assembly, 14 years old, 13 rather, I got to go and contend with her now. Disgusting set of people. Jagabas and trench crappers. Heather Rose says the speaker a little slow. How many of you agree with that? Heather says the speaker a little slow. That being said, folks, share the damn live stream, smash the emoji button. Welcome those of you joining us on Twitter, those of you joining us on Facebook. Hundreds of y'all, thousands of y'all trying to be on Facebook. At our end of the back end, over 3,500 folks watching us, YouTube, LinkedIn. Good to have each and every one of you here with us, guys. Moving on to fight card. Moving so disgusting. You all think that cage easy there? Let's call it the Arthur Chung Conference Center. You all think that cage easy there? Waiting for them. That being said, when you look at Gail's performance, no wonder they have this legislation, this bill they want to table. Right? They've tabled a mental health and protection and promotion bill. Yes, when you see how they're operating. No wonder Frank got to table. When you see how Gail operating, no wonder Frank got to table this bill here. Mental health protection and promotion bill. Right? And when they pass it, they got to use it. Mental health and protection and promotion. No one, just after she finished, the table this bill here. Mental health, protection, and promotion. Nonsense. Mental health is real, bro. The real. It's real. Mental health is real. We got to take this matter serious. Right? You see how they behave in the National Assembly? Mental health is real. Mental health. Table that motion yesterday. That being said, folks, just so you know, we've been keeping track of all these bodies, constitutional agencies, that they will have refused to operationalize. Right? Well, they said now they're coming soon. They've approved the 5 members of the Public Procurement Commission. They have approved these 5 members, folks. We're still waiting. They say soon. Soon they can start meeting. We're still waiting to see how this can go. They say soon. I don't know how to look at it, but the guy says soon. And I guess we just got to take them at it. They say soon. But here, who are the 5 members of this committee that are going to be meeting, guys? These 5 members who are going to be meeting, the members of the committee, you got, let me get my notes quickly, Joel Bagwandin and Raj Narain Singh, Berkeley Wickham, and Donna Rajkumar. Did I call 5? Pauline Chase is the 5th person. Pauline Chase, Joel Bagwandin, Raj Narain Singh, Berkeley Wickham, and Diana Rajkumar. Wickham and Rajkumar, Mr. Wickham and Rajkumar, they were nominated by the Partnership for National Unity and the Alliance for Change. Those are the coalition folks who are going to be part of the Public Procurement Commission. The names were all approved last evening. Let's see what happens now. They've tried to delay everything, which whatever that they haven't even operationalized, they try to delay. They don't want any oversight, guys. They don't want any oversight at all. We're going to keep you guys posted on that front. Look what else is happening. High cost of living. Y'all feeling it. Y'all know y'all feeling it. Marilyn Lorimer, Romy Leander, Earl Walcott. Y'all know y'all feeling it. Juju, high cost of living. Every day you go in the market. Every day you go in the shop. It's hitting you in your face. The high cost of living. Yep. Well, the fishermen now in Region 6, seems to be like a whole set of promises. The whole industry, the fishing industry has collapsed. The whole fishing industry in Region 6, it only took them 2 short years. It only took them boys 2 short years. And the whole fishing industry has collapsed. And the head from one of the bodies there in Region 6 spoke quite recently to Kaieteur News, and we want to share part of that report with you. What they said about that. This was the chairman of the Ghana National Fisherfolk Organization, right? And the Upper Quarantine Fisherman Co-op Society. Its chairman, Parmeshwar Jainarayan. He shared some thoughts with Kaieteur News. Hear what Jainarayan said. Jainarayan said, according to the report, the chairman said that based on favorable reports that promoted a good relationship between Guyana and Suriname, between Guyana and Suriname's head of state, they thought it was a good idea to beg the government to intervene, because we've articulated here before, the Surinamese were giving them some problem to get licenses to fish in the quarantine. The Surinamese all but control the entire Quarantine River thanks to this catfish administration we got. And so our fishermen got applied to Suriname for licenses to fish in the Quarantine River. And they thought they would ask these jagabas and trench crappers to intervene on their behalf. That's what Parmeshwar is talking about here. He says, now that move seems not to have been a good idea, Jainarayan concluded, according to the report we're picking up from Kaieteur News. Because we need to understand how two governments sign a document and say, yes, we're going to issue these licenses. And now you're hearing one party reluctant and the other party saying they cannot influence decisions. Folks, here Jainarayan, he says currently we provide for over 1,000 families. For over 1,000 families. And the government can't do nothing to solve this problem. The fishing industry in Region 6, guys, has all but collapsed because they put a trust in trench crapper, jagabat, the tadpoles and the cricketers. They put their trust in them. And so the industry has gone down because the Surinamese, they are renting their licenses for $4,500 US per boat per year. Extorting our Guyanese brothers and sisters, and the government is powerless to do anything. There's no who's bad up to. And so the fishing body in Region 6, they're saying All is lost. We got 1,000 mouths depending on us. Right? And you can't take a half pint split peas and a pack of chugmin and solve the problem. Hamper Nation, that's what's happening. Step Up News again, or was it Kaicho News? Who waded into this problem just today? Just today, Kaicho News waded into this problem. It's serious in this country, you know. I see some of y'all looking shocked. Y'all don't know the position this country in financially, you know. Things tight, things bad, things hard. Hear what people in town said in Kaicho News today. Barbies is being taken for a ride, the people in town column. Quickly, I'll run through it. The columnist says, ironically, it is the government whose headquarters is located in Georgetown, which is hatching all these grand plans of Barbies, the airport, the stadium, the this, the that. But Barbicians themselves have little say in the development of these plans. And Barbicians know that, Junior Gill. Barbicians know that, Mark Doris and Glenford Gordon. Barbicians know that, Hugh Lalicock. They have little say in these plans. Were they consulted, the columnist says, when these plans were being drawn up? Are they being consulted now that these projects are already in the pipeline? If they were consulted, they would have reminded President Irfaan Ali, listen to it now, they would have reminded President Irfaan Ali that what he is doing is attempting to relive the failed dreams of Bar Jagdeo. Ouch. Ouch. If you can't say amen, folks, say ouch. He is trying to relive the failed dreams of Papa Jagabat. Ouch. Don't want hot in. It hot in. Ouch. He's trying to relive the failed dreams. Yep. It goes on. It was Jagdeo who first began talking about a deep water harbor in Guyana. That was more than 15 years ago. That was a promise 15 years ago. To this day, there is no deep water harbor where they can blame Aptu. In fact, the country's main port runs alongside a river which badly needs dredging. And finally, the columnist says, a deep water harbor requires shipping traffic and high levels of exports to be viable. Guyana's economy is too small. Rice and the compressed sugar production are not going to make a deep water harbor viable. And with the oil companies shipping oil directly from the FPSOs to the export markets, a deep water harbor seems set to join the other elephant in Region 6, the beleaguered Skeldon Sugar Factory. Yep, they're selling dreams. They're selling people dreams in Barbies. Barbicians don't buy the dreams. They're selling you all dreams. The same set of people say by January this year, they were going to get those licenses from the Surinamese. It's April. So you can imagine the concerns of the farmers in Region 6. That's why them boys talking up. That is why Permeshwar, Jaina Ryan talking up. Jaina Ryan is speaking up. They're tired of dreams. They want a reality they can live with. You see when you're very hungry? You see them dreams, the lies, and the truth clear as day, you know. Clear as day. And that is what Kaicho News was talking about today. Moving on in the fight card. Things hard, the cost of living going up, and then by taking bread out of people's mouth. Can you imagine that? They're taking bread out of people's mouth. I'm seeing 3,700 persons watching us at the back end here. Who in that sharing the damn live stream? Who in that smashing the emoji button? Who in that going partner with us so we keep the damn lights on, the internet going, folks, and the doors open? Who can partner with us? Who can share the live stream? Who can smash the emoji button? They're taking bread out of people's mouth. In this hard guava season, things tight. And then by taking bread out of people's mouth, you can imagine them. So they serve the roadside vendors apparently on these banquet notice. They got to move. Right? Move and go away. How many people can make a living? Could we put a plan in place first? Could we think it through first? The people have been served notice, ladies and gentlemen, all along the East Bank and elsewhere. They want them to move. Move and go where? Like these guys think money falling from tree. It never did and never will. Them people trying to catch the hand, make a living out there. And these piece of men go and tell people to move. Where they gonna go? Where they gonna go? I hope them people go in the polling booth very soon That voting booth versus they remember all your wickedness, all your lies. Moving on in the fight, can stop taking bread out to people's mouth. That's what we tell y'all. Spotted. I ain't tell y'all things hard. I ain't tell y'all things hard. When you used to could afford gas for cooking your fancy house, thing hard now. When you see minister taking cold pot now, you know things hard. What the rest of us? What about me? What about you? What about this small man? What are things hard, folks? Ingrid Wilshire, you know that. Lynn McDonald, you know that. Elridge Ford, Esteline St. Clair. You know that things hard, folks. Things hard, things hard, things hard, things hard. Right? Things tight. Right? And before I tell you how things tight, I want to say happy birthday to Atasha Charles. Atasha Charles is celebrating her big day today. Is one of our favorite fans, one of our favorite viewers. Atasha Charles, happy birthday to you. Things tight. So I know you must see scale along the celebration. But the minister, social services, social security, social services. If she's scaling down, what when the rest of we spot it? We spot Vindia. You want how things tight? You want how tight things tight? Vindia busting a pot in the backyard. Busting a pot in the backyard. I tell you how things tight. Busting a pot. Right? Is what Vindia spending all the ministerial salary on by? Is what Vindia spending the $5 million ministerial salary on? Spot Vindia recently busting a pot. Things tight. Things tight. Can't even pour a pot spoon. You just take a pail and stave and you just stir. You just stir. They look like the back of State House. I don't know. Look a little bit like the back of State House side. Stir in a pot. If things are tight. By Vindia, how things by you? How things by you? Trust things are well, guys. Trust things are well by you. Yep. They that know their God shall be strong and do exploits. That's the people. Now said go. They that know that God shall be strong and do exploit. That's how we spot Vindia. Photo of the day, though. Photo of the day. Photo of the day. Look at this. This is the roundabout. Nothing so wrong. I wish I showed you the whole thing. This is the roundabout, guys. That is not so wrong. A lot of things happening here. It's confusion powder. I can show you why. It's confusion powder. Apologies there. I can show you why it's confusion powder. We can show you why it's confusion powder. Photo of the day, folks. This is the Mandela Avenue roundabout that goes on to the new, what is to be the new East Bank access road. It crisscrosses south from Mandela Avenue and heads through what used to be Canefield into Diamond there. That's the photo of the, it looks nice. It looks nice, folks. Right? But all the glitters is going, that's why I want to tell you. Not all the glitters is going, look nice. But when you come in, you look at the details. When you come in close and you look at the details, you realize nothing here regular, you know. And them guys opening that thing as we speak. They're opening. Let me show you some stuff here. Isabella Butters, Darlene Gale, Corinne Archer Young, Eric Ober. Let me show you all something here. Photo of the day. Look the roundabout. Right? Look the arrow to the left. Extreme left. The arrow. Right? You see that drain just clean for the opening. They clean half the drain. Left. The arrow left. Drains clean just for the occasion. Right? They're going to open the roundabout now, the access road. So they clean half the drain. That drain and clean for a long time. That drain and clean for 2 years. Right? What do you think is a white line? That's water you're seeing there, you know. With the arrow is pointing. And notice the rest is bush. That drain and clean for 2 years, the drain and clean. Right? In this whole roundabout, you ain't got one pedestrian crossing. So unless you driving, if you poor like me, you can't walk there. You get knocked upside down. Right? You must have a flick across. This whole roundabout that they're opening as we speak, ain't got one pedestrian crossing. Right? Ain't got one pedestrian crossing. And even though it got some marks on the road, you ain't got one street sign. They say keep left, go straight, no right turn. Not one street line, but them boys opening it as we speak. As we speak, them boys opening it. Right? And they clean half the drain. I don't know if Freddie Kisunis live somewhere close by there. Y'all remember they clean up the Freddie fence and left the grass in Freddie drain and then move over to the neighbor. Some up new person living around there. They clean half the drain. Right? Half the drain, them boys clean. No street sign, no pedestrian crossing, but them boys say open for public use. You see this government want to continue to kill people? Rita Singh, Dunsford Jeffries, they want to kill people in this country. Kanye Watson, GT Wood Girl, they want to kill people. It's Jermaine Osborne, they want to kill people. Right now, them boys are making a certain noise like I hear the drums beating. Like I hear the drums beating. No street sign. Right. The drains can use a little cleaning, but the only clean piece with the eye can see where the camera's going to flash. Typical people. It's the same people, you know. It's them same boys. So it looks good. It looks good from far, folks. It looks good from far. It looks, the thing good is the real PPP. It looks good from far. When you come in, the details. You see, it look nice like that. It look nice. Then buy ready. But when you come in close, it's the details, Siri. It's the details. Moving on the fight card, folks. Moving on the fight card. Pace and power. Who's sharing the damn live stream? Right? So while they say to them, who should be building road and some building road? Robert Stambecken, he said, oh, you have to take the gold scholarship now. You have to take the gold scholarship. Take it now. We beg you. Them students know why they want the gold scholarship. They know. Half of them universities inaccredited. Right? And for the other half, when some students going to say, we know nothing, we are talking about scholarship. What is it now? But that's why they're out here begging. Right? People don't run from God out here begging. Oh, you have to take the scholarship demand. Maureen, take a scholarship. Ainsley Ben Morgan, take a scholarship. Wendy Andrews, Keith Campbell, Abiola Clark, take a scholarship. And out here begging. Begging them students, but if I said tell the others, there's nothing irregular with these scholarships. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. So PM out here begging. He said, oh, take a scholarship. We begging you. We begging you. They're always giving you the nasty work for do. Moving on the fight card, folks. You know what's sad? You all know what's sad? You know what's sad? We ain't taking learning. We ain't taking learning. Some people is beasts. Some people is beasts. Can you imagine a pensioner was chopped like this? A pensioner, folks. Oh, Father mercy. Since these Jagabat and trench crappos come, this day prayer, fast and working, you know. I hope something happened over this holy week here. This prayer and fast, them boys do like think it was. Since they pray and fast. Like things it was. Who would chop up a big man like this? Here's story here. Here's story. A septuagenarian was chopped in the face. Was chopped in the face. Moments after visiting the outhouse, Abacus home in Friar, Port Moran. Yep. Mr. Abrams, 72. Kamaluddin Abrams, 72, called Richard. He awoke from his sleep just about 2 a.m. Tuesday morning. He wanted to use the washroom. Right? And after using the washroom, he alleged that a young neighbor who was armed with a cutlass pounced on him and inflicted several chops to his head, face, and neck. What kind of animals in this country? I thought we had people here. I thought in this country we had people. Me know it's animals. I didn't know it's animals. But when I listen to Minister Dale, know it's animals. It's animals we got. 72. How on God's earth do you chop a 72-year-old person? Yeah? I want the mental health bill passed quick. For Gail's sake and this beast you got living next to Kamaluddin Abrams. For this beast and for the father and Gail. The mental health bill. I want to pass it quick. Please and thank you. Some real peace in this place, you know. Like that day of prayer walk. The day of fasting and prayer and walk. Maybe the fasting, right, is your heart. Is your heart. And them boys heart and clean. Them boys heart and clean. So they ain't getting the effect. They're not getting the effect. But we hope big uncle recovers quickly. I'm talking about Agile. This big uncle here. I hope he recovers quickly. Moving on, if I can. Nice time. Nice time for everybody. Like me and so on. Nice time, folks. Look, them boys. A bus was apprehended. The driver is now in police custody. Nevern Isaacs and passengers, they found 6 million worth of marijuana in this bus. 6 million worth of marijuana in a bus, you know. Well, they carried down Nelvern Isaacs and the passengers. Somebody got that. Nice time. Them by taking a joyride, no, that's a high ride. Not a joyride, it's a high ride. Them by the taking. So Nelvern gone down. The passengers in the bus gone down. Them boys brackled them. They had to tip off. Brackled them. 6 million worth in marijuana. Right? But them boys could tell Ali's practice for the hemp farming. The practicing is not trafficking. It's practicing. Right? It's farmers practicing. It's farmers carrying produce to the market. Y'all left them by 6 million. Nice time. Nice time on this high ride, folks. Nice time on the high ride. Moving on to the fight card, guys. Pace and power. Pace and power. Yes, the wicked stinking dirty. Y'all know that. Wicked stinking. That's why they bring up there last night. They change the composition of the quorum of the Public Council Committee because the wicked stink and dirty. Look what them boys do. This is Bartico. They had boats. Used to ferry teachers and students to school. Free of cost. Paid for by the states. By the state. Since them boys gone in. Them boys abandon them boats. Leave them to rot for the elements. Bore them. Sing them. This them boats in Bartico. Used to ferry teachers and students. Yet the wicked stink and dirty. Right? Wicked stink and dirty. That's why they can't come in the ring. They still want to come in the ring, but they ain't come in. Bishop. They abandon them boats. Bore them. Right? Bore them boats. You see them boats? Left to rot in Bartico. Now them teaching them students. Oh, Father. You don't get the contract for hire them? Y'all take them people easy. Them boys come back. Somebody say the bells. The bells. Somebody say them boys come back. I want you to know. Them boys left them boat to rot. Same thing happening with Granger buses. Same thing happened with the buses that were gifted to Mr. Granger. He put them to use for the children of this country. He take it and sell it and start a private bus service. But the wicked stink and dirty. Them boats rotting in the river. Y'all think easy? Y'all try with them. Wicked, stink, and dirty. That's what we're telling y'all. Some headlines, folks, we think you guys ought to know about. Some headlines. Right? What y'all missing in front? You got it back now. Some headlines, because some people say, well, I ain't seen me news. Well, take it here now. Give you a colic with news tonight. Sabbath News is reporting, guys, that Guyana accounts for the largest amount of land cases. I'm to your left at the top, and then we're coming down, and then we're going to the right. Left top, Guyana accounts for the largest number of land cases before the CCJ because we want land. That's why. And when people come back, we fund, we carry them to court. That's why. Chronicle is telling us that Melanie Marshall was appointed as the voter registration manager at GCOM. Melanie Marshall. Congrats to you, Melanie. Right? Take the money, do the work. Right? But a lot of things are regular at GCOM. But congrats, Melanie Marshall. New source, Big Uncle Gordon Mosley, he says that local kite makers look for boosts in the sales after 2 years kite flying absent. So them guys want to make money. The money. They ain't going to sell marijuana. They do nothing illegal. They're making the kites. Y'all patronize them. I beg of you. They're making their kites, guys. I want y'all patronize them. And they got newsroom. Newsroom is reporting that beaten and left for dead and more man, some that sing and family received death threats 3 years later. Neighbors harassing them. Right? Where the police there in this country? Where the police there? And then Village Voice telling us, ladies and gentlemen, that the trade unionists are calling on the government to cushion the impact of the rise in living and, rise in the cost of living. Rise in the cost of living, they're calling on them also to renegotiate the oil contracts. And this is the General Workers Union, GW, General Workers Union, GW. They're calling for this. Cushion this cost of living things tight. They're moving the vendors, but what are they giving them? Where are they carrying them? Then again, guys, top right, Sabbath News telling us that Brian Robinson, 63, he was fined for stealing car mirrors in town. Big uncle, if you're 63 and you can't thief car mirrors properly, find another trade. Things tight. But big uncle, get a little character, get a little values. 63, Brian Robinson, and just fined for thieving car mirrors in the city. Can you imagine that? Chronicle again, cops to receive training in business, computer science, and engineering. Right? They need some anti-corruption training and also some public relations training as well. Stick that in there too. And then Ghana Daily News telling us vegetables harvested by prisoners at Mazaruni prison. So them boys find work. I'm happy to see the prisoners are being engaged productively. Them boys get work. Vegetables being harvested by prisoners in Mazaruni prison. And the newsroom again with the headline, Guyana exports 199 million in merchandise to Canada, 199 Canadian dollars, right? Worth of merchandise to Canada, and this was last year, and imported 38 million. I think this is the reverse. These figures look fiddle to me, like the fiddle of the finger. We exported 199 million, and Canada only we only bought from Canada 38. I think this report little thing, but we can take it as it is. And then Culture News is telling us, Culture News, Big Uncle Glenn Lal telling us there's a shortage of experts hindering Guyana's capacity to monitor, audit, and regulate oil companies. A shortage of skilled laborers, shortage of expertise. Well, they're firing everybody. They fire Dr. Vince Adams, they fire Rudy Jadapat, they firing all the experts. What do you expect? Firing all the experts. Firing all the experts. We're sure we share with you guys about 30 stories in an hour. Pace and power. One woman says, I stop by papers. I stop by papers. Right? Where I buy the papers, I giving y'all. Why more y'all can't be like the lady, yeah? You come here, you get all that news. You get colic with news and information. Yeah? And then, like a disrespectful house guest, you chew the chicken and chew the boom here. Say head, Duncan. Partner with us, guys. Pace and power. But we did tell you of those prisoners at Mazaruni who are making themselves useful. And I thought a good way to end the program is a picture of those prisoners being put to productive use, as we told you guys. They're planting up there at Mazaruni. It's not marijuana. Them guys planting up. Right? They gotta get them bigger portions of land. Now get them some of the land in Barbies, because y'all no skeleton and going no place. Yeah? Give them some other land someplace. Them boys look like they're onto something here. Them boys look like they're onto something. Right? They're planting up nice there. Right? They're planting up nice there in Mazaruni, folks. Them vegetables look nice, folks. And well, y'all wonder if y'all can partner with us. The bills gotta pay. The bills gotta pay.
Guyana, the PNCR leader, Central Executive, and the PNCR family invites you to our grand barbecue line and family fun day on Easter Monday at Congress Place, Sophia. Gates open from 10 a.m. Admission is absolutely free. Barbecue served from 2 p.m. at $12 and $1,500. Bring out the entire family. There will be a children's corner with bouncy castle and trampoline. Remember, it's the PNCR Grand Family Fun Day and Barbecue and Lime on Easter Monday at Congress Place, Sophia.
Yep. And just before I give some of you guys a shout out, it's gotta pay.
Worshippers, if you are a singer, musician, or a writer, this retreat is for you. Take your place and step up to the plate on May 5th through 7th, 2022 at Camp Alpha, featuring knowledge sharing from Emran Henry, Jeremiah Williams, and John Reddick. Remember, your denomination does not matter. Come out, draw, and see what God has in store for you. You must be 18 years or older to apply. Register using the QR code on screen. Sign up today with 5 or more persons from your church and get a discount of $2,000. This is a special offer for a limited time only, so hurry! Sponsored by Kishars, the Rhinefolk Life Improvement Center AOG, Dunamis Studio, Hope is Rising Inc., and Troy Tech Media. Having a difficult time scanning the code? Call 655-7035 for assistance or send us an email about your concern at theworshipretreatgy@gmail.com. Learn, share, develop at RIST 2022.
Pace and power, folks. Pace and power. You have an ad you want us to run? WhatsApp us 627-6963. You have a flyer, you have something you want us to drop in the program for you? Hit us up 627-6963. Let me do something, folks. The rest of you, partner with us so we can continue to go from strength to strength, guys, here. It's all because of you, folks. We have this passion, pace and power 2022 to do this on your behalf, get news, get information. We give you a call tonight. You don't want the more news till we see you back on Tuesday night. Yes, folks. The next time we see you guys here in the ring, it will be Tuesday of next week because tomorrow's Good Friday. We're taking the day off. Then you got Easter Monday. We're taking that day off. Rest, recuperate, refire, folks, for pace and power. But we're going to be back on Saturday and Sunday with our podcast. Back on Saturday and Sunday with our podcast. And we hope to see you there. Podcast during lunch, Saturday and Sunday. Off tomorrow, off Monday as well. With all our programs. All our programs are off on Friday, Good Friday tomorrow, off on Easter Monday, and then we're back to regular programming on Tuesday, guys. But we're going to see you over the weekend with the podcast. We're going to see you over the weekend. Partner with us. Share the damn live stream. Smash the emoji button. We got Zelle. We got PayPal, Cash App, MMG. You name it. We got Western Union, MoneyGram. Pick your platform, folks. Partner with us so that we can do more of this. Pace and power. Happy Easter, folks. That's our time. That's our program. Happy Easter to you and your family. And again, happy birthday to Atasha Charles. Atasha Charles. How come we calling the girl name wrong? We view her. One of our favorites. Atasha Charles, a very, very happy birthday to you. Hope you spend it well. You got some hours left. You got some. Finish strong. Always do that. Finish. Whatever you started, finish strong. Finish this birthday strong, Atasha. Finish strong. From all of us here in the ring, below the belt. FYI, from all of us here, credible sources. Happy birthday, Tasha. Happy birthday. Hope you spend it well. Guys, pace and power. Partner with us. Cash App. PayPal. Not so Zelle. Not so fancy thing. MMG. Yep. MoneyGram, Western Union. Find a way so we can keep doing what we're doing. Pace and power. Does not be said so. Pace and power. See you guys on Saturday. Have a fantastic weekend. That's our time. That's our program. Stay safe, guys. Stay safe.